Hey, fool, you ready for another beating? You should have never came back.
Et les Sabres de Buffalo gagnaient encore contre le Canadien de Montreal. The boys win, that's all I care. I don't care if the Canadiens deserved a better fate. I don't care, Montreal. How do you like those cookies? Because they're on the top shelf where Mama hides them. And these boys are scary good, folks. They win when they lose now. Jeez. Folks, UPL was something else tonight. Something else. UPL, you're winning me over, buddy. You're winning me over. When you can come into Montreal, the most hostile environment for me in the entire league is Montreal. It's the most hostile environment. When you can come in here and do that, play that good, under that kind of pressure, that says a lot about UPL, folks. Really, it does. And no, I'm not overreacting, you UPL haters. I'm not. Okay? I know he's been inconsistent in his career, but my God, tonight he saved us. Let's get to the numbers, guys, because my computer's not plugged in, as you can see, and I'm down to like nothing, so I got to do this quick. Let's go to the numbers. These numbers are brought to you by Rome, your very, very intense little bison. Here we go. All right, shots on goal, 34-17. The Habs double up on shots, 64% on the faceoffs to 36%. Sabres 0 for 2 on the power play. The Habs 0 for 3. The hits in the game. Buffalo were up to their physical intent on us tonight. 28 hits Montreal, 26 Buffalo. We were right in this game physically. Block shots, Montreal 16, the Sabres 18. Giveaways, Montreal 12, Buffalo 9. 3 takeaways, Montreal 5, Sabres. Shots on goal per period. 10-8 Montreal in the first, all Buffalo in the first, folks, if you didn't see it. Second period, Montreal dominated, just like the shots say, 15-3. All UPL that period, really. Even though the Habs were scoring, but UPL was brilliant. And in the third, 9-6 Montreal for that 34-17 total. Scoring. Let me click it on. Here we go. Zucker opens it up right away. First shot in the game. 1-0 Sabres on a 2-on-1 from Quinn and McLeod. And then at 14:58, Mallenstein out-muscles one of the Habs, I forget who it was, from Samuelson. Shorthanded goal, 2-0 Sabres. After 1, we go to the second. Benson, from hard work in front of the net, makes it 3-0 from Hellenius and Oslin. The kid line gets it done again tonight, makes it 3-0 Sabres. And then Caulfield with a snipe from Suzuki and Matheson, who Matheson played a great game, by the way, at 3:56, makes it 3-1. And then Suzuki from Bolduc at 11:20 makes it 3-2, and we can feel this game slipping away, and we're just thrilled to get to the dressing room with a lead after this one, folks, right? He made so many good saves, though, still in that period, UPL. He made so many good saves. And then third period, Peyton Krebs, I got to laugh about this, with the empty net goal from Thompson at 1916, 4-2 final, and that's your game. Because didn't Krebs get the empty net goal in Buffalo when they beat Montreal like a few days ago, right? It was Krebs, right? Unless I'm forgetting, and it was, I don't know. Well, I'm pretty sure it was Krebs. I think that's hilarious if that's what happened. Let me see. Yeah, let me check. Come on, please. Oh, it doesn't let me game, right? Let me go to schedule. Oh my God, man. I think that's so funny. Let me just check it. When they beat Montreal, okay. No, it was Thompson. I thought it was Krebs. It was Tage, right. The 5-point night. What am I thinking? Of course. Okay, I'll close the computer here, guys. And now I can talk. So, le Canadien est perdu, là. Sorry, guys. I'm having fun with some Habs fans if they tune in. God, I love when they beat Montreal. You don't know how I love beating these guys. I swear this feels like a playoff win. I'm so excited. So the boys are 11 games over 500. Now get this, and I'm damn sure I'm right to say this, but I don't think since 2011 we've been 12 games over 500 at any point in the season. Since the whole drought, if we win next game, that's the most games over 500 we've been the entire drought, folks. The entire drought. So I'm pretty sure I'm right saying that. I'm pretty sure. I'll double check it next video. I'll talk about it. So the game, what a thing of beauty to win in Montreal. You don't know, man. When the boys win in Montreal, you don't know what it does for me, guys. Okay?
Filled with murderous rage.
Oh my God, I'm shaking. I'm so happy. And a lot of that third, guys, I chickened out. I wussed out. I had to turn it off because I was getting too stressed. I don't want to have a heart attack. I'm in my 60s, man. I don't, I said, no. I got to shut it for at least 5 minutes. I peek. I see it's still 3-2. Okay. All right. I'll come back. The third just stressed me out because we got so killed in the second. If it wasn't for UPL, we would have lost tonight. For sure. Without a doubt. He was just brilliant at nets tonight. That was one of his better games of his career, in my opinion. And I know he let in 2 goals. And I know it was only 34 shots. And there's much better numbers he's done in the past and got shutouts and all. But to me, the environment, the stress he was under, he was so under siege tonight too. When the Habs were all over us at one point, it's like, oh my God. But I'll tell you what, folks, I will say this. Overall in this game, I thought the Sabres looked faster. I do. When it come right down to it, like my buddy and I were texting. Okay, Randy, if you're watching this video, I don't think you are. He's pouting. And he goes, and he's from Guest Bay out here, okay? They all have accents. He goes, oh my God, my boy. He goes, I don't understand. He goes, why? They can't even touch the puck. Buffalo's beating him to every puck, and he's tripping. He's freaking out. He can't believe it, right? He's like freaking out. So that was that. That settles that, okay? Montreal, that settles that. The hell with you. The hell with you. The hell with your Stanley Cup dreams. The Sabres are on your ass. We're 2 points behind you. We got a game in hand. And you know what? Screw you, Montreal. We're gonna get past you. We're gonna get past you. We're a better team. We've suffered longer in our rebuild, okay? So we deserve to be better. Enough of this. Montreal's got some good talent, folks. They do. They got a guy here that knew what he was doing, building this team up, Gorton and Hughes have done a good job together, building up this team in Montreal. The issue in Montreal, folks, forever, and why they sucked for so long, and I'll tell you right now, was the language. The language thing. Montreal always had to have a French general manager, who we have right now. He did a pretty decent job here in Montreal, though. He did. But the requisite was always they gotta be French. And it's like, no. You gotta have a guy that builds a winner, Montreal had the greatest team ever assembled, in my opinion, in the 70s. And Scotty Bowman and Sam Pollock were the orchestrators of that. The orchestrators. Neither's French. And they had a crazy dynasty back then. So they'll figure it out. They're doing good. They're fine. They're fine losing today. They're okay. But I just love the fact all the Montreal fans had to go home sad. I'm bad. I'm telling you, I'm bad like that. It really warms my heart to know that they were not only left losing, left frustrated. That they know they deserved a better fate. They didn't get it. And the Sabres beat them again, empty net goal. Jeez. Oh my God, man. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh my God, I could cry. I'm so bloody happy about this win. Oh Lord, I'm just gonna continue with taking it a step at a time. Guys, take it a step at a time, a game at a time. Now we worry about the Islanders, okay? We worry about them. We're 2-1 now, and I wanted 3-1-1, right? So maybe we just might get it. We might. Because I'll tell you what, the Sabres, the way they started tonight, will kill Toronto. Kill them. Massacre them. It won't even be close. Toronto's not close to that speed. Not even close. They're not. They have just some high-end, real high-end talent up front. After that, they're kind of a mess over in Toronto, folks. You know, they're a good team, but they're always trying to, like, don't forget, they've had access, like the Rangers, and I feel bad for some of these fans. Don't get me wrong. Like, there's some good Rangers fans. There's some good Leafs fans out there. There is. And they've suffered with their team for years. And but we know what it's about. You got to suffer through management issues, and oh God, it's the worst when I'm over and right now it feels good to have a general manager. We know that's going to take action, doesn't it? We know this guy, you can tell that Kekalainen will do something. If the Sabres lose 3 in a row, he might make a trade. The bar is set now, folks. 17-3-1. The bar has been set. In the Kekalainen era, the bar is win. You know? Remember, guys, you used to laugh. There was some of you that laughed when I said we'll go eventually. I said this years ago, 16-2-2. Remember? I said it in a few videos, and I should look back and find those videos and make a video of what some of the comments I got. People laughing, saying, yeah, okay, the Sabres going 16-2-2. Times change, folks. Times change in sports. Things change. This is proof. Don't forget this. Let's say if the Sabres get a barrage of injuries and miss the playoffs this year, and that's the worst case scenario, but let's say that happened. Don't forget what we did this year. Don't forget that we made the league look stupid for like 1/4 of it. We've been the best team in hockey the last 21 games. I'm sure of it. I don't care what Tampa's done. I'd love to play them right now. Back to back. Because I don't think they're up to our speed either. But they're a smart veteran team. That's the thing about Tampa. They'll get into your heads as the game wears on, you know. That's what veteran teams do, folks. That was the youngest team in the league we played tonight. And look how good they are already. Look how Montreal's doing. You guys seen it, right? I mean, they're making the playoffs this year. That's for sure over there. They're not missing again. Montreal, I'd be shocked if they got into some kind of, slump. And I wouldn't be surprised if Detroit does. Detroit, folks, have not had our injuries, okay? So before, let's say, saying Yzerman's a better GM and all that stuff, no, man. They've been very lucky. They're the least injured team in the NHL this year. We've been the 3rd most injured. So we've got to take that into consideration with our bad start. A lot of you did. A lot of you would say it. But I don't like to use that as an excuse either. We're winning now with injuries, you know? So during the streak, I mean, not just tonight. I'm talking like just the streak, you know? So I'm going to leave it there, guys. I'm enjoying the night. I want to leave it there. I want to just celebrate a bit. I want to glow. I want to get arrogant and say a whole bunch of dumb things. I don't want to put that out there. I don't want to bring bad karma to our team, you know? But I'm going to enjoy this one. Absolutely. And we got them again. In 5 games from now, I believe. We got Montreal again in Buffalo. And I hope we beat them again and get an empty net goal in that game too. That would be so funny. Oh my God. If we beat them again and we beat them in regulation and it's an empty net goal, it's always a tight game. I say this all the time, guys. Always a tight game, Montreal Buffalo. Always, always. Historically. Like the 80s, 90s, 70s. It's always tight whenever they play each other, these two. Incredible. But they tried to get dirty. And that was a mistake because we stood up to them. They didn't expect that. I was very proud of the boys today that way. They were standing up to them very early, and the kid line really. You see Benson go after, I forget who it was, but I think it was it Anderson? He went after one of them. Anyway, I don't want to go on and on anymore, guys. I'm leaving it there. It's been a long ass video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. The boys are crazy. Remember that, guys. Next time somebody says, you're a Sabres fan, just go, oh. Watch their face. Have a good night.